What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another DEADBY. How you doing, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good week. It's been an interesting one, hasn't it? It's laggy, frame rates all over the shop. Yeah, I know. I'm getting to it. We got the PTB that happened with Trickster's buff. Such a good buff. And consoles have got to wait another, what, 18 days?
Why is he gone?
I know. Where is he?
Sluzzy is banned.
No. Calm down. And apparently we don't have a Sluzzy forum. Apparently that's a thing. But anyway, guys, roll the intro. Number 49, guys. Getting close now. DEADBY.
Fuck you.
Leave your entries in the forums below. And I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY. Bye.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Alright, I think DBD outgrew behaviour's capability to handle it. For the most part, behaviour never anticipated DBD growing as big as it has. If I remember correctly, that was stated by one of the devs a while back. Yeah, they didn't know it was going to be this popular. We all know that. Whatever the case, we as a community are feeling their inability to handle this game. Whatever the case may be, we as a community are feeling the inability to handle this game, whether it's through the copious amount of bugs that pop up every update and sometimes take years to fix. Yeah, we're still waiting on things. Though updates that seem to have very little thought to the balance of the changed object, or through promises that never seem to be kept, as in the case with console optimization. Yeah, that's a massive one. I want to see the game succeed, that's why I bother to be vocal on the forums, but I just think Behaviour is a company that is capable of making DVD succeed anymore. You don't think it's a company it's going to make them succeed anymore. I read that completely wrong. It's not the first game of the day, isn't it? The first forum post, I just don't read properly, but I get the gist of what he's saying. I disagree. I think it's a testament to Behaviour's ability to handle the game that has only grown since launch, despite people saying stuff like what you just said all the time. Seriously? You think the game's in a great state right now? You think they're handling it well? Fair enough. The 3 recent chapters in a row of not handling the game well. Yeah, well, let's just go off those, because you're always and to be fair, you're always remembered by the worst things you do. You know what I mean? The mistakes you make, not rather all the good things you do. The ugly always outshines the bright. It's just my experience. But yeah, the last, Blight was a bit of a blunder. I love the killer, but the DLC. Blight, Twins, Trickster, and Resident Evil. That's 4 chapters that are, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. Orion has a very disconnected and romantic view of the game and its developers. Yeah, I think you're being very negligent and, yeah, I don't think you're doing any justice to your argument. I think that's pretty shitty of you just to say, they're doing great and...
Sluzzy.
Yeah. I know! Some people, man. Oh my god. Sluzzy's been jailed? Glitchy boy. Took long enough for you to get jailed. If you get the 1-month ban, you'll be on the same track as your arch enemy, Lord Tony.
Sluzzy, no.
Oh my god, Sluzzy's been banned for a month. Is that what you're saying? I didn't do this. This wasn't me.
You did this.
Who was it? Wasn't me. Well, Sluzzy, good luck, mate. He's been jailed. The devs have just... You're not helping, Sluzzy. You're not helping us. Will console DBD be fixed before the end of the anniversary? No, because it's already going to be 18 days, isn't it? Until the mid-chapter, because they said all the fixes are coming in the mid-chapter. They're not. Killer is virtually unplayable for me right now with all the lengthy frame drops and freezing. Survivor's a little better, but still awful. Yeah. I like to get crowns on some of my killers, but just the thought of loading into a killer match with the frame rate turns me off the whole anniversary thing. That sucks. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Maybe around the 14th. Great. So one day of... It's not. The mid-chapter's coming out in about 18-ish days now, so... It's bad, man. I think console just didn't get the anniversary then. Delete OP, prove thyself. I have some thoughts on this, but let's see what he says. 15% for 2 players equals 30% total at no cost. 30% for 3 players, 90%. This is not how Prove Thyself works. There should be no rejection at all. Wordless OP. What are you talking about? Play spirit. Jokes aside, stacking of Prove Thyself does get gens done extremely quickly, but you just got to deal with it. That's a stupid response too. Hang on, I didn't think Prove Thyself stacks. Can someone confirm with me in the comments? Discordance on a mobile killer will break those up nicely. Knowing where at least 2 survivors are should be put to your advantage. Yeah, Discordance is good for that, I guess. Prove Thyself is less efficient than just splitting up on gens. Slap on Discordance and count your blessings. This is wrong. You see, survivors get a debuff when they stack on gens of 15% per survivors. Prove Thyself simply mitigates it. So 2 survivors doesn't mean that they're both working 15% faster. Right, okay. They're just countering a debuff. So instead of 47 seconds, it's 40 seconds. Okay. If the debuff didn't exist, yeah, that'd be a problem. Gens would be done in 35 to 14 seconds. Fastest you can get through the debuff is PT alone. Is 25 seconds, requiring the entire team on a single gen. Fucking hell, that's rough though. But then again, the killer's not chasing anyone, so what's he doing? That's very informative. Still very good perk because I notice it's just meta now, like in all my gens are going quicker than usual. 5-minute games are quite common and slugging is just the alternative now. So yeah. Devs, fix your game. There's a lot of this today, guys. There's a lot of this. The Wraith Spartan, how you doing, man? I am at the point of just not wanting to play this game anymore. There are so many issues in the game for older consoles, like the frame drop is just horrible because you can't even run the killer without freezing over 2 to 3 times per chase. I've seen. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does affect all of us older console players. What makes us more annoyed is that these devs have to put 2 to 3 updates and still haven't fixed this. Honestly, stop caring so much about cosmetics and focus on the game itself. Get a grip! Yeah, consoles have left behind and it's obvious to me. And apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently consoles are their major market, is a bigger market than PC. It's not that I don't believe it, it's just, yeah, there's 120,000 people playing on PC at the moment. It's possible, it's possible. The point is, there's a large enough audience on console to give a shit about, and you need to fix your shit. You need to get a grip, is what you need to do. The killer community is destroying this game. Okay. Alright, that's the problem. 5 games in a row I had a killer who went around slugging everyone and then just left everyone to bleed out. Well, that's shitty. What are you gonna do, you know? The next 3 games after that, the killers I faced all face camped 1 survivor all game. Killers are intentionally trying to ruin the game to make people quit right now, and the devs do nothing about it. Something needs to be done. I ask you though, Frosty, what do you expect the devs to do about it? Like, honestly, how can the devs stop that? You know what I mean? Are they supposed to just drop an emergency update where the killer gets DC'd if he's around the hook for longer than 30 seconds? Like, what do you want to do? If they're face camped, it is a simple solution. You just do gens and leave, and then that guy gets a 1k or a 2k at best, any D-pips. Which rank are you? I almost never see this happen. Yeah, I was just gonna say, rank 1 face camping doesn't really happen. Slugging is part of the meta now, by the way. Gens move at the speed of sound, so I don't know what you expect the killer to do. And I thought I'd click on this one as well. The survivor community is destroying this game. Do you just have 2 accounts and you just changed it? Because the wording is perfect. It's even 5 games as well. 5 games in a row, I had a survivor friends who went around rushing gens everywhere and then just left their teammate on the hook. The next 3, whatever, they won't pip. The next 3 games after that, the survivor friends I faced all gen rush. No, who cares about pips anyway? God, they're so shit. Ignoring survivors on hooks all game, survivors are intentionally trying to ruin games to try to make people quit right now, and the devs do nothing about it. Something needs to be done. What the hell? That's like verbatim. Like, that is literally, that is an alt account. That is the same person. That is the same person talking about both sides. What are you? What is this? Is this like Sluzzy's alts coming in? Like, yeah, let's shake it up. Is it Sluzzy?
It's not Sluzzy.
It's not Sluzzy. I think right now it's due to the event. A lot of survivors have had difficulty escaping with the crowns, so they're trying to gen rush and leave immediately. That makes sense, to be fair. There's been a bunch of killers specifically targeting anyone with the glow. No, there hasn't. There hasn't. There's no evidence of that. They just go for what we go for scraps. We just go, oh god, there's a survivor. We got to down him super quick. Like, we don't have the time to do everything you guys say we do. I've never. Okay. For me, for instance, I've never gone, oh, they're glowing, they're mine. That's not how I think. I just go, there's a survivor, I'm going to try to kill him. Reading so much into it is never, it's never good. These are just the threads going around today. Yeah, man, yeah, everyone's doing this. Everyone's doing this. It might be the same guy, just a different account. New Yunjin Lee wig is awful. I mean, it looks like shit, doesn't it? Oh, God. What am I looking at? Ugh. What's going on? What is that? What is that? Keys and survivor friends are fine. Sluzzy replacement. How many god level survivor friends did you actually go against? A fair few. Survivor friends is pretty common at red ranks, yes, but most of the survivor friends are chill and they are not really good. I don't think you're telling the truth. I don't understand why you take this game and Survivor Friends too seriously. So you're saying Survivor Friends don't take it seriously, but the killer does. All right. If you lose, just give a cheers to your opponent and move on. I think you exaggerate the power of Survivor Friends. As I said, you don't go against a good Survivor Friends too often. Well, that's evidence. You're telling me I don't go against good Survivor Friends very often. There's the evidence. You can't win every match, accept it. You're a dickhead. As for the keys, I don't think key escapes happen often. Again, you're supplying evidence with your own opinion. That's never looks good. As for keys, I don't think key escapes happen often. Your own evidence. It's stressful when they bring in keys. They're not as common as they used to be, I'll give you that, but they definitely do happen. And I know even though you complain about the keys, you bring it at least once. If you hate keys so much, just bring Franklin's. It's not that hard. Franklin's doesn't count anymore, you douchebag. The things you should complain about are Spirit, Nurse, Ruin and Undying, Wraith and OP Myers out. Killer is the power role in this game if you know how to play it. Dear Killers, if you expect to win every game, you play with bots with the new update. Just play with bots in the new update. This guy's an absolute dickhead. Damn, off-brand Sluzzy at it again. Yeah, exactly. This is just an off-brand, crappy Sluzzy light. That's all it is. You're about to get the hate train, my friend. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Just know that there are people who agree with you, but they will be drowned out by the killer mains. Okay, alright, big boy. You just don't want to accept the truth. There are so many OP things about killers. What? What's OP about a killer? What? Slugging? Camping? Tunneling? Christ, get a grip. Imagine killing one person with no ed and thinking you're a god. A good killer, sorry. I'm just really salty that you can earn free kills because of one perk that has no reasonable counterplay. Rant over. Hex Noed? Anyone think there might be a way to counter Noed? What? No reasonable counterplay? Damn, better nerf hexes. No way to counter. It has no counterplay though. It's not that easy to find survivors willing to do what has to be done. Well, do it then. That's just lazy thinking. Well, no one's gonna do it, so it's not gonna happen. How about you just do it? Do the totems. Tickle them bones. What do you think about the Raccoon City Station map? I hate everything about it with a burning passion. That sounds about right. I like its graphics, but its layout is terrible. I probably should have voted for that. I didn't really look into the options properly. Yeah. Wow, what's the result? I love it. Wow, there's only 4% that love it. I mean, it's 2 votes. Like, look at this. There's not enough votes. What the hell? Oh, Mandy. I like the map, but I think it's really big and the layout is very tricky to navigate. It looks amazing though, and is virtually, if not fully, identical to Resident Evil, which is something I love about it. Hard to disagree with her, eh?
Mandy is best mod.
Shut up. Idiot. Yeah, Mandy's not wrong. Ugh. I need a shower again. Infinite long queues is killer. Another Mandy? God, I mean, you got one on me today. Do you have to... As the title, I post a bug topic because it's impossible that for find a game, we must wait 10 minutes. He's talking about the long queue times. Yes, they are long. I have thoughts on it. We'll see what Mandy says. It doesn't depend on ranks. I start play to rank 20 and now I'm rank 1. I doubt that happened at all. I doubt that happened. Also, when there are 40 up to 100k people online, it's still so much time to find a match. In the morning, it's a total waste of time. Also, it's not about MMR because the game changed MMR 3 times in queues. Well, we don't know what they're doing with MMR. They could be telling the truth. They might not be. Mandy Talk responds with, this tends to happen in events, I'm afraid. Nope. Probably due to how many people want to play as killer. Also, a lot of survivors have their crowns on their characters, so they are switching to kill to get the crowns there, which adjusts queue times even more. While that is true, Mandy, that is true, and that would make a somewhat big enough impact. It's not true because the matchmaking is glitched and it's broken in general, and it's been like that for a while. Before the update, it's worse since the update, which is why you see that influx and what you're saying, you know, more people are switching to killer and things like that. But no, you should be able to get a killer match as normal. It went from 10-second queues to 20-minute queues. It's not just because people are switching. There's a problem with your matchmaking, and you guys have acknowledged that, so I can't believe that for a second. Well, that's going to do it for Dead by this week, guys. Just remember, it's the big 50 next week. I've got a couple of things in mind, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. No Sluzzy this week. He's been jailed.
Poor Sluzzy.
Damn. Don't forget, guys, you can submit your own Dead by forum posts in my Discord, in the Dead by channel, and also follow my Twitter to stay up to date with the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more, and I will see you guys tonight. Have a great weekend, guys. See you later.